Good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
I agree, medical operator. Oh, right. So we unlocked this airlock. But what does that do to our good friend Michaela? Will she be able to leave? She warned us about how the coolant chamber filled up with gas. And I'm worried that if we don't clear it, she can't get out of here.
Nice work, Morgan. You'll make junior engineer yet. Now,
You're funny.
get to the lift. But be careful. No telling what got stirred up in the shake. I'll follow when I can. Meet you at your office.
Okay. You're gonna follow me. You don't have a suit to go outside. I think we're gonna go through the way we came in. So we can't fire a gun in here. But we got the old wrench. And we've got
Warning.
our
Dangerous level of explosive
Typhon
gas
powers.
detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Flames or sparks. So I think I gotta be careful about accidentally clipping something with the wrench too. Don't mind me. There's one up by where we gotta go, unfortunately.
Warning.
I don't remember how
Dangerous
to get
level
back
of
upstairs.
explosive gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs
We can get in
be
from
made.
here. Okay. Is that my shadow? Oh my god, I just scared myself literally with my own shadow. I have become the meme.
Dangerous level of explosive gas
Yes,
detected.
I'm aware
Please
of the
evacuate
dangerous level
and
of
avoid
explosive
all
gas.
Open flames or sparks until repairs
Don't
can
mind
be made.
me. Just us. Completely not a thing you want to fuck with. Let's go. Let's do this. Where you at, dog?
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive
right.
gas detected. Please evacuate and avoid all open flames
Just
or
manhandle a
sparks until
phantom right
repairs can
quick.
be made.
You got any more friends about? Man, just when I get comfortable with the guns, they were like, nah, you don't get guns anymore, dog.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas. Warning. Dangerous
Wait,
level
I gotta
of
avoid
explosive
sparks,
gas
but that light's
detected.
sparking.
Please evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Did it just move closer to my door that I gotta go through anyway? That would make me mad.
Warning. Dangerous level of explosive gas detected. Please
Yep.
evacuate and avoid all open flames or sparks until repairs can be made.
Get worked. Get worked, Phantom. Alright, we gotta go. Can we get out of the danger zone, please? Something else saw me there at the end. Alright, cool. Play this game like 6 times and only recently found out you can fix the gas problem. What up, Skull? You can fix the gas down there? That's pretty crazy. I'm sure Michaela will be fine. Oh, it's just a mimic. What up, bud? Well, I'm glad we didn't do that downstairs. All right. Guns have ammo. So we got to go to the Arboretum to meet up with Alex. Right? Is there anything else on the to-do list? Just all the side stuff. Like I say, we might scamper off to do some side stuff tonight. Because I don't know. Well, we might be able to finish tonight. I don't know. We'll see. Please, may I go to life support? How do you fix the gas problem? Is there like a venting system down in the coolant area? Oh boy. Y'all been busy with the coral, huh?
Logging software agnostic. Files corrupted. Found you. You came back in from outside, huh? Fixed elevators.
Oh, chefy boy.
Now I can move free. You, not so much. You are in life support. A drug there, I think.
So we're kind of safe from them right now.
Where your trust our food comes from. Chopped up. A drug there too, I think.
What did it do to itself? Is it just floating above me, or did it kill itself somehow? Oh, it backtracked. Oh, hi, buds. I'd like to kill your buddy. And I'm gonna need you guys to not kill me while I do that. Okay, okay, chill out. Well, that solves it. 4 gas leaks. You have to use the glue gun and 2 repair. Interesting. Well, there's a couple of quests, regardless of what the rewards are. There's a couple quests that I'm interested in, even just for the story associated with them. We're definitely going to hunt down the chef. That one's going to happen. That guy is going to pay for the shit he did. And then I'd like to maybe do the ones for the survivors, which seems kind of backwards, but like if we're gonna blow them up, I at least want them to die with a sense of closure. I see you, Mimique. Oh, and a phantom. Man, we got a party in here. Anything to learn from you guys? I think there's one left. Yeah.
Research.
All right, research complete on you. What about where'd the thermal phantom go? Knock it off. If you do the Saint achievement, you can kill the chief without it counting towards human kills. Oh, does it track that stuff? Because I definitely killed a man. I killed the volunteer in the in psychotronics that was propositioning underage kids. Schneider's house is here. What's up, Schneider? Toot-toot. Welcome in. It's the far right tab. Oh, that's not my button. Using tab like I'm playing Skyrim. Far right tab stats. Humans killed. Apparently we've killed 3. So I don't know which 3. Ooh, doing some Dead by Daylight.
Morgan, this is Dr. Igwe. I've made it to your office. I'll remain here until...
Dr. Igwe.
My word. What are you? And why are you speaking in Morgan's
Could have been
voice?
mind-controlled
I am
ones.
January. Morgan Yu's personal operator.
Well, January. Sorry.
Hello.
Your arrival
Nice
was a
to
bit of a
see you.
shock. Quite a
Diagnosing
day today.
superficial injuries.
If
Nothing
you're
a portable
referring to the
medical kit
Typhon
couldn't handle.
infestation
I'll
of
have you
Talos
feeling
I,
better
Dr.
soon.
Igwe, you are correct. You are one of the few survivors.
Yes. It's... Wait. Is that fabricator functioning? I might be able to make use of it. With your permission, January.
You have authorization to work at the station, Dr. Igwe, and manufacture anything that will assist Morgan in containing the Typhon.
I'll remain here in your office until you return, Morgan. I may be able to be of use.
All right, cool. So Igwe, aside from the reward we got for saving him, seems to also kind of turn into like an additional resource. So that's good to know. Yeah, so Skull, I earlier did not have the ability to knock humans out of mind control, and I had to kill a couple on my way to kill the Typhon that was harming them.
Made it to your office, Morgan. I guess I see where all that
Oh,
money
you
goes.
beat me to my office.
You're alive!
Igwe? You made it? Chief Engineer Ilyushin. What the hell? Morgan, is that...
No, that is...
I am January.
Can you shock burst too? Stun gun does it too?
Talk about loving the sound of your own voice. So, it's the three of us. Four of us. Anyone else from the labs or psychotronics? Is that Morgan's workstation? And the fabricator? Chief Ilyushin, please do not. Morgan, come up here when you get a chance.
Okay, so everyone wants me to come see them in my office. So why don't we... Oh shit! I didn't even see it. That fucking cook. I guess before we go see Alex, let's go see what they want in the office. You remember thinking it would suck ass and then you use it all the time? I have had very little success with the stun gun, but if I'm honest, I think a big part of my issue with the combat in general in the game has been that I just really have not approached it very intelligently. Because I like didn't put any points in combat based abilities for the longest time. Oh shit, that turret knows I'm a Typhon. I like all of my early choices for neuromods. I did like fun support and secondary stuff, and it really cost me because I wound up not having the toolkit of Typhon powers until much later than I should have. But I also hadn't souped up any of my equipment, and so as a result I was really struggling. I'd love to kill you, but I want you to come here. I don't want to expose myself to that. Yeah. Hi, bud. How are ya? Why don't you come play? Really? That doesn't make you mad? That would make me mad. I can fight you out my window, but I don't want to put the doctors at risk. All right, YOLO. That'll work. Thanks, bud. All right, one more gauntlet run across this. I could go down there and hack it, I suppose, so that I don't have to worry about it anymore. I mean, I don't know how often I'm going to cross back in front of that thing. Maxing the stun gun made it really good for mind control humans, weakening enemies, and especially robotic enemies. I would definitely understand all of those reasons. I've yet to find a use, but you can temporarily shut down computer systems with them. Oh, interesting. I wonder if you could use it to temporarily shut down something that's like supplying power to a broken like junction box if you don't have repair.
Tell me again how the decompression happened.
It was very sudden. I don't know the specifics, but I had to act quickly.
The decompression occurred due to a detonation in the cargo bay.
January, I asked Dr. Igwe.
I don't know. Perhaps an explosion or structural damage from the Typhon attack?
Oh, look
Which
at this
would
shit.
have
They found me all kinds
originated
of
where?
goodies.
Psychotronics?
That is unlikely.
Just thought of a
Chief
reason time
Ilyushin.
for another playthrough.
January,
That's awesome.
instead of wasting our time interrupting, go check the reployers. All of them.
That would not be relevant to my directives. No, thank you.
Are you guys trying to boss around my operator? All right, well, I'm assuming this is a gift from them since I was
Morgan,
kind enough to
hope you
save
don't
them.
mind. I was using your workstation.
I found the right materials for the glue gun as well. Was able to make several canisters.
Love it, thank you.
I also found some food on the way up. Left it on the desk. Don't worry, they're alien-proof. I checked them. No twitching.
So you
To be
guys
sure,
found me
I let
glue
Igwe sample
canisters
them
and
first.
food.
Pardon me?
I'm joking,
And you're
Igwe.
moonwalking.
I wouldn't willingly expose you to aliens. Or anyone else. That would be inhuman.
All right, they gave me all kinds of goodies. Man, she just threw some serious shade at Igwe. She was like, I wouldn't just expose people to aliens. You're the scum of the earth. Combine it with certain operators to stun them and then hack them. I've just been bum rushing operators to hack them. As I've gotten a little bit more statistically in like my health and stuff, I find myself being pretty reckless with how I approach a lot of enemies. All right, really nothing in there that's of super importance. We do have the problem with the double stack weapon kits again. I mean, I feel like it's almost useless to put points into recoil because I'm always so close to them it doesn't matter. What if we could soup up the pistol a little bit more? I think it might be worth it. What was it that we were still able to do with the glue gun? First point. So let me do that. Increase movement speed while firing. That'll help me hose people down and then get close to them again. I'd say my biggest problem with it is the shotgun. It's a pretty meaty shotgun. Yeah, so, but I didn't feel that way in the beginning because I wasn't upgrading my stuff. And I was actually pretty disappointed with it to begin. What is the mod it wants me to use to be able to upgrade the glue gun more? Lab tech. We should have enough for that, yeah? Where is lab tech? Psionic aptitude. Leverage. Really? Am I just crazy? Ah, Lab Tech 1. It's the one that has the picture of the glue gun. That makes sense. Allows use of weapon kits to upgrade non-standard tech weapons. I think this is worth it because the glue gun has been an absolute beast for us as of late. So let's see. We will definitely put double points into incapacitation rate. And probably one into reload. Also works with the Q-beam. I should put some points into the Q-beam if for nothing more than to maybe actually get a use out of it. I don't think we have a single kill with the Q-beam. Increased power making enemies explode faster. Fire for longer between reloads. See, reloads isn't my problem with it. It's the fact that we never have enough to fully overflow someone's power. So this is a 10% increase. I mean, that's a pretty significant increase. I mean, my primary weapons are pretty maxed at this point. So why not, right? 66. So is it just 10% kind of across the board? All right. We'll do that. See if we can't find ourselves a fun usage. And then what's the ammo sitch? Almost out of handgun ammo. Still got plenty of shotgun ammo. Q-beam's got almost nothing. Glue cannons are doing okay. Started using it in Moon Crash.
Any luck finding a way off the station?
I mean, I got some ideas. Why don't you just sit tight and I'll let you know when we're gonna leave.
I wish I could make my way to my quarters. I have some personal effects I'd rather not leave behind.
I'm really shocked that that didn't trigger a quest. I feel like the same kind of conversation with any other NPC has given me a new
why I
operative.
My medical records. I know you were so sure when you were lecturing me, Morgan, saying I was selfish and... My father,
I don't understand.
he was imprisoned for questioning the Soviet intervention in India. Many prisoners are lost in Siberian labor camps, but my father vanished. The only thing I knew for certain was Transtar was recruiting volunteers from those labor camps.
Ooh.
I came here because of you and Alex and your experiments. To find him, and now I know he was here. I noticed on your computer. You found a set of names and ID numbers from Psychotronics, from Dr. Gallegos. The Russian volunteers were never referenced by name, but I was able to match an ID to my father. We can pull up his records, archived experiment logs. I've already asked a great deal of you, but if you could find that archive in deep storage, I'll finally know what happened to my father. His name was Yuri Andronov, V01065532.
Okay. See, like, that's kind of what I expected. Oh, we have a new email. From Danielle Show.
Morgan.
Last thing, O2 almost gone. Imposter cook, escape volunteer. Luca Golubkin, V01065537. Track him. Security computer in volunteer quarters, neuromod division. Don't let him get away.
You've been trapped in the simulation for 3 weeks.
That's coming.
Normally, the tests are only a few days
No
long.
goods. I always forget she's Russian, maybe because she's not out here swilling vodka. All right, so hang on a tick. Let me think through this. Man, I still have a ton of side quests. The big one is we want to kill that cook. That's gonna happen. I would not be upset tracking down this information about Michaela's father. I feel like maybe we owe her that. Seal the hull breach, black box project. I still don't know how I feel about the psychic water. That sounds curious at best. Smuggling ring, the treasure hunts. Oh, that's right. Dr. Haig wanted us to find his wife's wedding ring. Yeah. Okay. I think what we're going to do is go up and see Alex just to kind of like set the stage. I'm hoping that doesn't trip me down like now you have no choice but to finish the game. I don't think it will. And then from there we can decide how much we want to do for side questing.
Good afternoon, Talos. Don't forget that TranStar safety standards call for a weekly inspection of
Yeah,
your
it has you
uniform.
double back to
Report
like all
hardware
areas of the
labs for
station.
diagnostic.
That's such a staple of the end of these kind of like, because really at the end of the day, Prey is a Metroidvania game more than anything else. And that's always kind of the hard part of the end of those, is tying them all up. Psychic water makes you never worry. So that is what it does. I had guessed last stream that it made it so that I could just hit up like drinking fountains and stuff to boost my psi energy. Oops, that's not the door I want. I didn't realize my suit was so jacked. Reminds me of Final Fantasy of all these healing potions. You never want to use them because you want to save them. I suffer from that problem all the time. I just call it inventory syndrome, where it's like I never go into my inventory and use items. I'm so bad about it. I wonder if that is a thing that's unique to like people who cut their teeth on that era of RPGs. Because I don't feel like modern RPGs work that same way. I think in modern RPGs, it's pretty much like a given that you're going to be using items.
I'm sending you the code to my graph shaft, assuming it still works.
Listen, buddy, I'm your sister. Don't send me the code to your grav shaft. That's disgusting. Oops. Hi, Evie. Yeah, we just shred now. All right, so the grav shaft for Alex's was over this way, because this is where we ran from the nightmare the first time. Same with Skyrim until you learn to exploit. Well, learning to exploit stuff in Skyrim is like, you have to first choose which of the 8,000 exploits you want to take advantage of. I love Skyrim, but that game is so broken. Man, it feels good to just like not give a shit with these guys anymore.
Your suit's leaking. I'll match that to a shotgun.
Psycho Shock's the second best ability you can have. It looked like, I'm gonna be honest, I think that there's actually just kind of like too much utility in some of the early kind of really simple Typhon powers, because it doesn't make me even really seem to care about the other ones.
Morgan, Dr. Igwe, are you approaching the crew facilities? If so, this is a sentimental request, but my collection, the gallery of photos the others used to laugh at. Each picture is a decryption key to a set of neural data, connectomes, the guests who came to the station. Among them, Leitner, the pianist, is dead now. We can't let those skills be lost. It's all that's left of them. Please, Morgan, if you can, I would be grateful.
So he is gonna send me on a quest.
You can play it with your transcribe.
And then I'm supposed to go to deep storage as well. Man, all right. Everyone's got stuff they want me to do. What up, Afterlife? Good base damage, instant nullify enemies, making them a potato. I think that's the biggest thing. Afterlife's here. The biggest thing is the nullifying enemy abilities. Like some of the enemies, like technopaths, for instance, just like if I'm hitting them right away with a way to disable their kind of heavy hitting abilities, or if they're like toting like turrets and stuff along, them suddenly being bereft of that skill set makes them completely non-threatening. Just fertilizer stacks. Man, what a douche that Alex made his office up here. Look at this. Taters and yummy. You having some yummy tates? Ooh, played through it on Nightmare without it or other good abilities.
You family caused much trouble on Earth. Now they play with the stars and expect not to burn. I wondered why you opened us to the chamber. Make us see a horizon. Sharp, razored, hungry. You surround yourself with machines, with things. They cannot keep you safe. They will eat you as well after they eat you. Maybe I take your suit. Become MU. Get shuttle access.
Yeah, I knew you had said you'd played it on Nightmare with like the survival options, but I didn't realize you also then hit yourself with like additional like challenges.
I won't be joining you. Don't worry, there's
Really?
no trick. Just a gift from your big brother. It's the truth. Like I promised. Took me a while to dig it up. Someone wanted to hide it from you. My computer. Another video. Give it a look and we'll talk. I'm sending you the password. Assuming you haven't hacked your way in yet.
Lol. I agree, Afterlife. Like, I could see it, having played it as many times as you have, Skull. I can see how that's like the move to make, is to play with all those extra difficulties and just kind of like turn it into a big thing. But man, I just couldn't imagine. Where does this go? Find a rock thing? It's on a table. Next to the door. I don't see a rock thing. Oh, this thing? This crazy geode? Throw it. Okay.
That statue was worth a lot of money, Morgan. I'm going to be charitable and assume you scuffled with a typhon and didn't just break it out of spite.
No, we definitely broke it out of spite, dog. The Neural Horizon 2, second excerpt from Brandy's story, Case Studies of Neuromod Donors and Recipients. I asked Brandy if she felt betrayed by her paraplexus. She nodded, not in agreement, but understanding my point. Because they discovered they could map my brain, but I can't accept a neuromod myself? Her smile became firmer. I think that makes the gift more meaningful. It would be a year before it was quietly decided by TranStar to receive no further neural maps, connectomes, from paraplexus patients, citing unspecified risks. All right. What do you got for me? files, email, utilities. LG controls. So this is for my looking glass. Rooftop bridge controls. We'll go ahead and extend a bridge. That seems like a thing I'll want for later. Really? You're gonna hit me with a load screen like this to extend a bridge? I wonder if it's loading an alternate version of the Arboretum around me while it does that. From Sarah Elazar to Alex U. So first it's from Alex to Sarah. Sarah, I need your help tracking down a missing key card. This should be one of your highest priorities. It's labeled EP101. Let me know as soon as you find anything. EP101 is also the name of that bridge we just extended. Interesting. Alex found it. Neuromod division on top of a computer cabinet. I'd say someone was trying to hide it along with what looks like a bug out bag. Should I be concerned about anything? It's still there, by the way. Rogue operator. So this is about my operator January. We've already read this, I believe. Yeah, where I'm like, I tell her to like chill. Oh no, this is different. Hang on. Oh, it just doesn't include his final response. His final response is like, no, drop it. From Emma to Alex. Alex, you've made it my duty to keep everyone on this station in good physical condition. The last time I checked, sir, you are part of everyone on this station. By my count, you've missed the last 5 scheduled fitness tests. If you're uncomfortable with some of the exercises and performing them in front of the crew, I can schedule your time in the fitness center where it's just the 2 of us. Remember, you wouldn't just be doing this to help yourself, but to set an example for the whole station. And then this from Matthias Cole to Alex about me. Named Looking Glass is in reference to the studio of the same name. They made the original Thief games and System Shock. That's a great tie-in. I didn't think of that. Looking Glass Studios. Your sibling is indeed different. I've sent the comparisons to you and Bellamy for evaluation. As you'll see, there's noticeable personality drift, more than I'd expect from heavy neuromod cycling. It's even more prominent because of the duration in which these behavior shifts have developed. As requested, I did not discuss this with Morgan. Interestingly, Morgan seems unaware of these shifts. As an aside, I believe this poses interesting questions for the other applications of the neuromod, not solely therapy, but reconditioning. Well, that sounds sinister as shit. But it does seem like everyone thinks we were getting some pretty bad personality drift. All right, hit me with a looking glass, dog.
Good afternoon, Talos. Join us in congratulating Dr. Lorenzo Calvino, winner of the Employee Innovation Award.
My name is
it's us
Morgan
together.
Year is 2035. I'm aboard the Talos I research facility. What else?
Why are we making this video?
Right. Because my big brother is paranoid. Psychometric data is showing statistically significant variance in personality patterns between trial runs of the new neuromods. Whatever. I feel more like myself than ever. I mean, look at this. We did it, Alex. It's real.
Enjoy it while you can, because in a few minutes, it'll all be gone when we strip out the neuromods and reset.
I know, including my memory of it.
No way around it. Let's talk about the backup.
So, the Typhon organisms have been producing an elaborate structure. Material is unknown, purpose unknown. My gut tells me it's kind of a neural framework, but externalized. Still waiting on analysis to confirm. In the meantime, I've given Alex the design for a device I think could shut it down, if it ever broke containment. Alex just has to grow a pair and commit.
You don't have to take all the credit. What if it doesn't work?
It'll work. Trust me. What else are we going to do? Blow everything up? That won't save us.
And if it does work, is it worth it?
The people that come after us will be smarter, stronger, immortal. They can judge us if they want. But they'll know they exist because of the things we did. I'm ready. Do it.
What? Looking glass playback ended.
Well, there you have it. Everything I've done is what you've asked me to do. I didn't think you'd believe me unless you heard it from your own mouth. The tests, they changed you. Not a lot at first, but eventually, the constant stripping of your memory, I didn't know who you were anymore. All I want is to have my sister back so we can finish what we started. The device you mentioned, it's an advanced version of the null wave. It's the only way to stop the Typhon without destroying everything we've been working toward. We're just missing some scan data from the Coral to complete the design. Help me finish this, Morgan. And then, you can have my arming key. I don't believe you want to use it anymore, but you can have it. I left the chip set for you on my desk. You'll need to upgrade your psychoscope to scan the Coral. I'll send you the scan locations.
Get the chipset for scanning Coral from Alex's desk and install it. Interesting. All right, well, we don't actually need to worry about that until we're close enough to scan Coral. Will this get me back here? It sure will. Oh, we could have just gotten it from here. I don't even need you, Alex. I don't know the key to your safe, though. You gotta up your security game, bro. Reactivator. Alex used suite. Null wave, neuromods, transmitter, or his transcribe.
Once things get as bad as I think they probably are, your only option is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos I. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us. Or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. Morgan, that video was... I'm still checking it against my directives. But if scanning the Coral will grant you access to Alex's arming key, then perhaps it's the best course. Perhaps knowing the Coral's purpose will reinforce your decision to destroy Talos I. Just be careful. We're running out of time. Once things get as bad as I think they probably are...
Oh, it's replaying
your
this?
only option
Boo.
is to escape. Get the word out about what's happening on Talos I. Alex has a private escape pod. It's locked up. I made a copy of the key and hid it on top of the data tower near the chair. You know the one I'm talking about. Listen, there's more at stake this time than just us, or this station. If just one of those creatures made it back home, then we're lost. I keep having this dream. I'm just staring
Let's
into
use the
black
data screen.
between the stars. There's something there. I know there is. I just can't see it. But it sees me. I can feel it. Hate us. I know you know what I'm talking about. Or you will soon.
I love how you're told to blow it up. You can see here how Morgan thought it was useless to do so. Well, that's interesting too, right? Because like they've shown us kind of throughout the game that there's apparent personality drift. So it's interesting to see that like even our contingency plan with January was after we were having drift. You ever play the game with a number code system? Like this game with the locks, the first one you do always try 451 or 0451. Really? All right, what did this get me? This is for his escape pod. Alex used tracking bracelet. So he's taken his bracelet off. All right, so we know where the key card is. So the EP101 is because that's how to get to his escape pod. And what a scumbag. You got your solo Sky and the high escape pod up here. I still don't know how much I trust Alex. Okay, but that means we've got all kinds of stuff going on. So we got to get his arming key from the Arboretum, but to get his key, he wants us to go scan a bunch of coral. We've got the cook. We can go real quick. Michaela's thing is in deep storage, and Igue's is in his quarters. Which thing is it that lets me install more stuff into my psychoscope? I'd have to go into psychotronics because I don't want to give up the ones I'm using. Other games first codes are 0451 or 451. Is it just like a weird convention that people do that? Is there like some data science behind why that is, or like some psychology behind why that is? All right, scope chipsets. So now we can install your coral detector. Decreases the cooldown. Oh, yes, we will take a decrease on psi powers. Oh, I didn't see it above there. It's a reference to System Shock. The very first code in that game is 0451. Oh, interesting. Man, it's so funny how like the ripple effect from System Shock directly changed the approach for so many of these companies. You can tell that it was so influential when it dropped, specifically in this genre. So we can't just scan it anywhere. We got to scan it in specific places in the exterior. All right, well, we can do that. But first, why don't we go take care of this side stuff? Yeah. Let me go. Let's go to deep storage first since it's right here. Two-second decrease to the psi powers. I mean, that feels like a pretty big difference. When I'm fighting bigger stuff like Nightmare, that 2-second difference is huge. So I will gladly take it. I remember Igwe, we had that email about how he was such a huge fan of Lightner.
This is Igwe. I stepped out for a moment. Miss Ilyushin's father, Andronov, the cosmonaut, he was here. I know he was. I'm sure there are logs, records in deep storage, but Morgan, you know what happened to him already. You've forgotten what you did. Miss Ilyushin, she may not understand.
Oh,
Do
no.
what you must. But if the records are gone, or happen to be destroyed due to the station damage, it would be for the best.
Wait, her father was the dude I iced? Oh no, I'm history's greatest monster.
Hello, are you here for an appointment? Hello.
Is that thing getting ready to blow up? Can I just blow it up? Please don't irradiate me. I'm irradiated.
Sorry, I cannot diagnose you presently.
Oh, you can't diagnose me while I'm all ratted up, huh? All right. Well, that's not going to help me at all. Let's take our rat away like a good vault dweller.
Microgravity detected.
All right. So I got to go to deep storage. Where? Wait, is it up? It's not down here.
Low gravity detected.
Hello, good to see you again, Dr. Yu.
Oh, all right, hold up. I assumed it was going to be down in the deep part of the deep storage. It is up above. I don't remember how to get up here. I guess we can just parkour.
Hello.
confidential records. All right. I don't have a confidential records key card. How much for hacking 4? Well, that solves that problem. Let me in Talos Space Station. Now there is nothing that will stop me. So if her father was the volunteer in psychotronics, he's the guy I killed because of his criminal record. Can you put these in the safe, please? Yeah, I'll put them right in the safe. No problem. Also, I'll open your safe. Man, as we do all this backtracking, now that I've got the hacking skills, it's just going to be like all the safes in the game are going to yield unto me their secrets. I wish there was a 5th level that just meant I automatically hacked them. Like, you could make it cost me 10 neuromods and I'd be fine with that. All right, enter volunteer ID. Deceased.
Initiating test procedure 29. Variant C, subject V-010655-32.
Subject 32 is in the chamber.
Psychoscopes on, everyone.
Do you have a family?
Oh, it's not the same guy. It's just that we're monsters.
They took me from her. I was promised I would see her again. I signed your papers.
Let's stay focused, everyone.
Your family. You must hate them very much to do this. I hear it in your voices.
Track his vitals.
32 is showing signs of distress. Elevated cortisol, heart rate, perspiration. Nothing in the red yet.
Look at me. Look at the man you're killing.
Mimic is in the tube.
Permission to release? Morgan?
What you do kills us both.
Release. Typhon cacoplasmic specimen is in the chamber with subject 32. Subject vital signs are gone.
Make a note. Replication followed the usual pattern. Appears unaffected by the subject's age. Morgan, did you get a good scan?
Yeah. Data looks good. Scrub it and send it up to me as soon as you can. I want a new design on the mimicry connectomes before I dive into the sim again.
So we sentenced this man to death like so many of the other volunteers, and not even for like, it wasn't even like we killed one to check how the mimics worked. Like, this was just confirmation of data. We are absolutely going to tell Michaela. I am determined that we will wind up paying for this.
Transfer coming in. Downloading now.
This is going to be bad.
Morgan, thank you. Thank you so much. I cannot believe it. I'll wait for you to come back before I listen to it. Be careful, Morgan.
Can you just listen to it now? I think I'd prefer it. Ugh, that's terrible.